breaker. I'm gonna follow those.
It's crazy to think that Alishan was once underwater. They say that before you used to be able to see ocean fossils. Good morning, we are feeling so much better today.
Yep. Now we are slowly gonna drive our way back up the west coast, and I say slowly, but today's gonna be a bit of a longer drive.
A 6-hour drive all the way to Alishan. Niet minste ma?
Wat chabo.
Ah, no. Yeah.
Dinner time, guys.
Dinner time! We have arrived in Alishan. It's very misty, much colder.
The drive was incredible though. Through the little mountain roads. I had a lot of fun driving there. And now we're hungry for some nudes.
And tomorrow morning, we're waking up at 5 to see the Sea of Clouds.
See the Sea of Clouds. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's an early morning
5:30.
and we're at the spot, we think.
We are not sure which direction to look. Over there we see sunrise and looks very beautiful. But then here there are a lot of clouds. So let's see, I guess we're in the perfect spot to see both.
How is the view from out there?
The view is amazing! Oh my god! There are kittens! You are highlight of this place. This guy is arriving with so many dogs and cats. I think he's gonna open his little fruit stall. And they're all so beautiful.
Yeah.
And they're all so happy.
Well, sunrise was beautiful, and the cats made today even better.
I don't know if we saw the Sea of Clouds, but it was very beautiful to be here so early in the morning. And yeah, to have a coffee with an amazing view. Little stop at Top Coffee 1680.
In Dingho, we heard it's a nice place to come and take a walk, and we heard about this coffee spot, which have little donuts, and they look so delicious. So
We're hungry, we're gonna grab some brekkie and then go for a hike before we go to some of the more, I guess, touristy spots here in Alishan.
popular spots in
Yeah.
Alishan. On your way to Alishan, you gotta stop here, say hi to these guys, and try the amazing food and coffee. Incredible. I think I've got fuel for the rest of the day.
Same. Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
So I came to Darong Trail in Daegu, I guess.
She doesn't know what she's talking about. She came to Dingho. That's where I came to. And this is a disaster. Just like my wife. She's my wife. Look around you. We're in nature. It's stunning. This trail should take around about 1 hour. There's a small lake. some stuff to see along the way. There are longer trails as well round about, but we decided let's do the short one. We don't have a huge amount of time in Alishan, but we want to do what we can.
So peaceful. They call this forest bathing. It's crazy to think that Alishan was once underwater, I guess the whole of Taiwan. They say that before you used to be able to see ocean fossils on the rock, which is super cool.
Alishan is super famous for its train journeys, and unfortunately we won't be taking a train journey.
We saw it on the map, there was one available, but we said we have a camper van, we're not gonna do it.
And instead we thought we'd come to this spot to just catch the train coming in and leaving again. And this is a beautiful spot, and I think there's only 3 or 4 trains per day. So you got to be here at the right time, and the next one's coming at 12:50, so
Very soon.
we've got 5 minutes. And just like that, our sunset is gone.
We thought we had the perfect spot, it was absolutely beautiful. So many people waiting, suddenly the cloud just like covers the whole place. And everybody's like, what?
It got super dark super quick, so yeah, maybe that's over.
Yeah, our second chance of a sea of clouds is
Done.
done. It was beautiful.
Oh my god, guys, we just had the craziest drone flight
Ever.
ever. Crazy. That was the craziest drone flight I think I've ever had. Scary, flying through thick clouds. But everyone got to see the view. Wow.
That's why we love Taiwan, guys. The people are the kindest ever. Yay!
morning.
Good morning.
We are at the trailhead for BOYA Historic Trail, which is a trail along an old abandoned railway track built by the Japanese for logging.
Yeah. It's not used anymore. So apparently it's a very beautiful hike. 6 kilometers there and back.
I am looking forward to this
Same.
because there's quite a lot of people out here for sunrise, but this way seems so peaceful, just nature.
Let's go.
Like this, all the way along. Whole trail. It is so peaceful, and we haven't came across a single other person on the track.
I have a feeling that the national park will be very busy at the moment because we've seen so many buses passing.
Yeah.
So I'm happy we made the decision to come to Tipui.
It's always a reason to come back to Taiwan. I mean, there are so many things that we have missed, so many points that we'd love to spend more time in, and we've heard there's big 4 or 5 day long treks that we would love to do, but within 1 month, we just didn't think we've got time. So, we're just gonna have to come back.
Yeah.
It'll be worth it.
Come here, get back! Coffee time.
Coffee time.
I make cookie. We're trying to make a decision whether we go further into the forest or go back. We've done now, I think, over 3 kilometers.
Yeah. We did hear that when the trail starts to go down, it becomes more difficult and less beautiful, they say. Or more of the same, we've also heard. But I think that's 3 separate people have told us, do the 3 kilometers and then go back. Nice place to come for a morning coffee. It's time for breakfast.
And someone gave us guava, our neighbor.
My neighbour, really sweet guy, from Taiwan, spends about 8 months of the year living in his van, driving all over.
He retired at around 40 years old, which is amazing. He said he doesn't have a crazy amount of money, but he's able to just live and enjoy life.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Did you know that Taiwan is famous for guavas?
I think I was never really a fan of guava until we came here and locals started giving us guava and I was like, wow, it's actually very tasty. So crunchy, but also so smooth and sweet on the inside.
Yeah, the sweetness. This little centre part here with the seeds is usually softer and sweeter, and it's incredible.
So today we are leaving Alishan.
Fly and visit. But
We wish we had more time in Taiwan.
exactly. We're just gonna have to come back.
Well, Sun Moon Lake.
Just Sun Moon Lake. Let's go.
Welcome to Sun Moon Lake.
We had a short drive from Alishan today to Sun Moon Lake, but I think with the heat and the early morning, we are both zonked.
We're super tired.
We are now just looking for some food, and there's not a whole lot of vegetarian options, so we are considering 7-Eleven or Family Mart. But yeah, I think we just want to find a place to chill out, and tomorrow we're going to spend a whole day maybe exploring a little bit more, maybe doing some nature trails or something before the next day, unfortunately, heading back towards Taoyuan.
Oh my god!
Our van trip is coming to an end.
Feels so crazy. Feels like it's our little van and we're gonna travel the world with it, but we have to bring it back at some point, so... Yeah.
Maybe we should do it. Is there a bridge off of Taiwan? Let's go get some food.
Let's go. Sun Moon Lake journey complete. We found a cat and she's super fat. She's a little chunk. A little chunk? Look at you. A fat cat with a mini tail. Okay, we actually walked past this place and they have vegetarian noodles with sesame sauce. We love that, so we're gonna get some food here. We're too tired to walk around and look for dinner. We came down to the lake to watch sunset. And I think Sun Moon Lake just got an extra point for me. I like it here. Wow. It's very beautiful.
The sun has just set and we decided to look for a parking spot and drove past this. This is Wenwo Temple and it really does have a lot of wood. Good morning!
Morning!
From our last day on the road trip.
Crazy.
And we are in Sun and Moon Lake and we heard about a little swimming spot potentially that we're going to try and check out.
Yep.
We're not sure. It was a local recommendation and they said that the people come here to swim in the morning. It's not so early. We were super relaxed. Silky said you could really tell that it's the last day of the road trip for us because we were just so chill. We woke up, we had coffee, we were just sitting, chilling out for a while. But now we're on our way to hopefully find a little swimming spot. Don't want to break any rules, but...
But we need to wash our armpits.
Just our armpits, baby.
Found a spot by the water, but we're not sure if this is the spot for swimming, as we are surrounded by little boats.
And also there's no way to get in or out of the... I mean, you can get in, easy, but getting out, I'm not sure. Yeah, the water temperature is amazing. Such an idyllic place. I think the hard thing is, I don't want to break the rules. I know what the rules are. Oh, big wave coming in. Ready guys, ready to surf? It's coming in, it's coming in. Look at that, we don't need to be on a boat, you feel like we're on a boat. Crazy. I don't know what the rules are, guys.
But I'm going in.
Do you know what they say about rules?
Rules
are made to be broken.
Oh my god.
Why not?
Oh my god.
Why not, guys? Live life. I hope we don't get arrested. Wow, swimming in Sun Moon Lake. Are you a rule breaker? Or do you follow the rules? I know some rules are there and they're important. But this is a lake. And if we were in Scotland, we'd be swimming just like this.
For sure. Wow, guys. Life is there to be lived.
And to get in the water.
No, lumber!
Why not, eh? Time for breakfast then?
Time for breakfast, I'm starving.
Are you?
Yeah.
Still got a long walk back to the bus. Let's go. Finally. Wow, it's 11:30 and
Our first food for today?
Yeah, and it looks incredible. We found this little spot, Soka found this little spot, and we are so excited because swimming always takes it out of you.
And we would like to have 2 things.
Wow.
Wow. Ready? Well, we were not planning on cycling around the lake, but then an opportunity came up and we said, why not? And in the end, Sun Moon Lake is the place for cycling. Everybody cycles around the lake. I think it's around 33 kilometers going around the lake, which will take us around 4 hours. And yeah, we're super excited. Woo! Woo!
Sun Moon Lake just got an extra point.
It did.
I enjoy it more.
It's funny, but this bicycle is electric, so I don't need to do anything. I'm just sitting in the back enjoying life. Kieran as well, he can cycle if he wants to, but he doesn't need to. Wow!
This part we've got to push because it's quite a steep part, and wow. I would not like to be cycling down here full speed, but it's been such a scenic little route, and I can see the attraction of, well, I'm off the ramp. Okay, I can see the attraction of wanting to cycle around Sun Moon Lake. It is actually such a beautiful, beautiful place. The water is so blue. You can see behind me, the water is so freaking blue. The views are incredible, and it's just so much fun and relaxing. I would say though, if you're going to take a normal bike, not electric, you have got a job ahead of you. I'm so happy we've got electric. Woo!
With a full battery, you can get around 55 kilometers. And luckily the lake is 33 kilometers all the way around. So I think we'll make it until the end. It's a little bit rainy over there.
I hope not.
I hope not, no.
Go down. Wow, you've done a lot.
I think we've cycled now maybe half of the island, or almost. No idea what he said.
Wow, I'm gonna be honest guys, when we arrived in Sun Moon Lake we thought, this place is okay, but it's not super special. But actually the place comes alive when you go on bicycle. There is a reason why everyone does this, and it just feels so good to cycle this. It is a beautiful lake, and we're about to cycle the part that we walked this morning, so
That'll be nice.
it didn't take us so long to get not all the way around yet.
No, we're halfway.
These electric bikes are heavy, but it's good to use the electricity to help us get up the stairs.
Oh!
Crash. Oh my god, that's good. Jesus. We were cycling past and decided to come back to Winwood Temple, and we are so happy that we did.
It's such a beautiful temple, and in the back of the temple it even goes all the way up until something we still have to discover.
But it's completely different to how it is during the night. In the evening it's beautiful, it's got that really mystical, magical, dark feeling, but coming back here it's so bright and it's actually just really amazing to explore this place during the day.
Yeah, all the details, the carvings, the colors. Beautiful.
On your list for Sunman Lake, for sure. When will we have more food? We decided to come back to the frog pile today because we learned something new. Apparently, this is used to signal how high the water is, and usually you can only see the top 2 or 3. That's insane, there are 9, and we can see them all. Also, I will say, if you're riding tandem, one of these long bikes, this was the hardest part of the journey so far. Hopefully the hardest part, full stop. Coming down the stairs, the middle of the bike kind of gets stuck on every single down ramp. So I would say, if you go in tandem, just be prepared to push and have the back person help. But interesting little thing about the frogs, eh? Wow. And 5 hours later, we are back in Itatao.
Yeah, crazy. We took it very slow.
Yep.
I think you can do it easily in around 3 hours.
But we took our time, we were setting up to film some stuff, we just chilled out, and it was so worth it.
We thought a van is enough to go around Sunmoon Lake, but having the experience of cycling around the lake makes it even more enjoyable.
Yeah, I would say you cannot come to Sunmoon Lake without renting a bike.
Get yourself a bike.
Get yourself a wee bike, eh?
And now get yourself some food because I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm really hungry. What's happening? Let's go.
Yeah.